Velcro is in shoes, jackets, backpacks, and even space suits. But have you ever noticed how simple it looks? There's no metal parts or moving pieces. It just looks like a soft strip with a bunch of tiny hooks. But the story behind it is actually amazing. In 1941, a Swiss engineer named Georges de Mestral went for a walk with his dog in the woods near his home. When they came home, he noticed that his dog had tiny burrs stuck to its fur. He took a closer look at the burrs under a microscope and realized that each burr had thousands of tiny hooks. Those hooks grabbed onto the loops in his dog's fur and stayed attached until the next time the dog shook itself. And then the whole process started again. But after seeing this, George got an idea. What if he could make a fastener that worked the same way? So he tried to recreate the hook and loop system using two pieces of fabric. The first piece had thousands of little loops sewn into it. The second piece had tiny hooks on it. When he put the two pieces together, the hooks caught the loops and it made a very strong bond. He could feel the connection when he ran his fingers over it, but it was still easy to pull the pieces apart. George knew that he had just invented something special. He spent the next 14 years improving his invention. He wanted to make sure it was strong enough and didn't fall apart after being washed. He wanted it to be the perfect combination of strong and stretchy. Finally, in 1955, he patented his invention and called it Velcro. The name comes from velvet and crochet in French. It means soft and hook. Velcro has two sides, one with hooks and one with loops. When you press the two sides together, the hooks catch the loops and stick. But if you pull the pieces apart gently, the hooks come off the loops and Velcro can be reused again and again. This design was incredibly popular. Soon Velcro was everywhere. It was used in clothing, shoes, and bags. Velcro was also used as a fastener for important things in space. In the early days of space travel, astronauts had to open a lot of hatches to do their work outside of the spaceship. So NASA used Velcro to keep tools and equipment attached inside the ship. It was much easier than using ropes or bungee cords because the Velcro strips could be pulled apart when they needed to be. To this day, Velcro is still used all over space. It keeps astronauts' tools in place and helps them organize the many wires and hoses in their spacesuits. Astronauts also use Velcro to attach important documents to their helmets so they can see them while they work. So the next time you fasten something with Velcro, take a moment to appreciate the amazing story behind it. Velcro was inspired by nature. It's a great example of biomimicry. That means copying nature's ideas to solve human problems. Biomimicry is a big part of what we do at our channel. Today we use Velcro in all kinds of ways, but it all started with a simple walk in the woods. If you enjoyed learning all of this, please support us. Like the video, subscribe and share it with friends. Ask us questions and give us feedback. We are a family that grows with every comment and we love reading them all. Thanks for watching. See you next time.